Hello, and this is a video demonstration of our video management software, and I'm going to be showing you how to install the software, how to connect to your DVRs, how to play back a camera, and so on. So to install the software is very straightforward. You will see these two files. You will choose the setup to initialize the software, to install the software on your computer, and then just basically it's, you can go straightforward just by clicking next. Here you can put some information about your name and organization. Click next. Here actually you have the privilege to choose where you want to install the software, or if you want all of your users on your computer to use the software. In my case, I have a secondary hard drive where I store all my software, so I'm going to change the path, and I'm just going to click next and next to install. This software allows you to connect to up to 20 DVRs, and you can basically manage your DVRs, set up different features, set up matrix, and so on. And it's a very powerful software. It supports, this is a brand new version of PSS, so it supports up to 3 screens. So if you have your main screen and you have 2 monitors, as I do on my computer, you can basically put certain cameras on certain monitors, so you can monitor a lot of DVRs at the same time. So once this is complete, you will see it says installation complete. You click close, then you can go to your start menu and open PSS. And here you will see that you have to put a username and password. By default is admin, and you can actually remove this on some of the configurations of PSS to automatically, when you click PSS icon, it will open up the software without asking you the username and password. So click login, and this is the first, the software interface. You will see here you have on your right side you have all of your configurations, such as PTZ direction. Here you can move PTZ cameras. You have the device list, and this section here you will see all of the DVRs you have connected through PSS. Also, you will have an option that says PTZ Advanced. Here you can set up presets if the camera allows you to set up presets to move the camera, and so on. Some of the tools that the software have. This software allows you to record or set up a schedule on your software, and allows you to record based on day and time, and allows you to store on your computer records or footage from that particular computer or that DVR that you want. For example, if you have 3 DVRs and you want to store all of the footage from that particular DVR, you can basically set up a record plan, and you will set up basically which camera you want to back up to your computer. Then based on a schedule, PSS software will start recording, or will start storing all of the footage contained on that particular DVR to your computer. You can set up color configurations. I'm not going to go in detail with this. I mean, the software has tons and tons of tools that you can use, but I'm going to go with the most important features of the software. Also, you will see the settings manage. Here is basically where you set up everything on the software itself, such as the scheme task. Basically, the scheme task is a task that you will set for you to open up certain amount of cameras at once. So this is the configuration for. Also, you will see by default the software is gonna open in a 4 layout view or a 4 window view. You can change it here. You have all of your layouts here. This software supports up to 64 cameras simultaneously. We recommend to have a powerful computer for you to move, to stream and to view all of the 64 cameras if you're planning to do so, because it requires a lot of video capability. So if you're using it on board with a video on board on your motherboard, it's gonna work, but it's gonna be kind of slow. So my configuration on my computer, I have 3 monitors. It's an i5 computer. I mean, it's a strong computer. It's a powerful computer. So also you will see this HD button. While you're viewing a camera, you can change the quality of the camera just for viewing. It's not going to affect the recording, but just basically by default it's plain, or it's showing here as low quality, and you can basically click high quality and the camera will improve, or the picture will improve. Here you can change the real time, the fluent level, you know, like how fluent the video streaming is going to be. Also here you have full screen for a particular channel, or for the layout that you're at. So if you have 64 layout view and then you click the full size button, it will go on full size and the menus will disappear. To go back, you basically click the escape and the escape button on your keyboard, and we'll go back to the menus that you had before. So also you will see here, this is the button for you to click and start the task that you create from multiple DVRs. So it will open up all of the cameras, or as many cameras you set on that task at once. And also you can pause it there too. You have the alarm configurations, you have the playback. Here when you click the playback, basically you have, when you click this drop down, you will see all of your DVRs you have set with PSS. And here you will choose the channels that you want from that particular DVR. If you wanted to play multiple channels, and this binding option is to synchronize all of the footage at once. So when you're playing it, let's say from a specific time you're choosing here, and you click binding, if the DVR has those, if the DVR has footage at that particular time, it will synchronize all of the footage up to 4 channels, so up to 4 cameras play back simultaneously. Also here you will see some other tabs, and the local record, to see if you have any local record on your computer, because you can back up while you're viewing the cameras. You can also back up on the fly right there a particular camera to your hard drive on your computer. So the download tab here, it will show you, it will give you it will show you the files basically that you're downloading to your computer. And to AVI basically is another tab that when you're converting a particular file from your DVR and you're click to AVI, basically you're gonna, because it shows this because I don't have any files right now, but once you click in there, once you choose your file, you can click on the file, click to AVI, and basically the software will convert from that DAV extension, which is the proprietary file from our DVRs, to AVI. Then you can play it on your Windows Media Player or VLC and so on. So let's gonna start by adding some DVRs. I'm gonna test, for this demonstration I'm gonna add 2 DVRs. So to start, you go to Settings Manage and you click that little icon there. You go to Device Manage, and here's the interface for you to add the DVRs. In this version we add the search device, which is basically will search any DVR or network device on your network. In this case it's going to be DVRs only, or megapixel cameras, or NVRs. So I'm going to click there, and there you go. On my network right now there is 2 DVRs that I can connect to. It's very straightforward to connect to. It's very easy. Just basically click or check this little box right there, and basically you're telling the software, okay, these are the 2 units that I want to add to my device manage or my device list. And you click Add to Device List. It's gonna say, do you really want to add those devices? You click OK, and then you click OK again. Now from here you can change the title of your DVR so you can identify the DVR as you need. And basically the way you do it is like this. You check one of the DVRs or one of the units and you click Update. This menu will be highlighted. Then you change the name. We can put, in this case, I'm going to put this bench DVR. The description, whatever you wanted to put in there, and automatically PSS knows that it's a DVR. If it was an IP camera, it will be choosing IP camera and so on. As you see, we'll put the username and passwords by default. or whatever you have configured in your DVR, and you just click save. Now I'm gonna do the other one as well. I'm gonna change this to main DVR, and then I can click save, and then click OK for you to save those configurations. Right here it says that my configurations have been saved successfully. So right now, if I go to device list, you will see my 2 DVRs that I just added. So right now they are not logged in by itself, they are off. So you can right click on it and click login, or you can just double click on the name of the DVR and it will log in. Here you will see these 2 plus signs. When you click on it, it will show you all of the cameras that that particular DVR has. This is has a 16 channel. You also will see all of your alarm inputs or outputs, I'm sorry. Then you just basically can double click on each of the cameras and add it to your windows, or you just basically drag them whatever you want it to be playing on. Then another things you can do is, for example, I'm going to be adding to a few cameras from this DVR and the second DVR. So I'm going to change the layout. I'm going to put, let's say, 9 channel view, and I'm going to add some cameras of one DVR and another DVR. And the coolest thing is, with this software you can connect with to a DVR internally on your network or remotely. So if you have a DVR in another location away from your network, you can basically put it in. Of course, you will not use the search device because it cannot find external devices, so you're going to have to put it manually. So I'm going to start to add in a couple of cameras. If you right click on each camera, you will see that it has a sub menu, and here you can play back. You can open the camera using the mainstream configurations or the extra stream. We recommend to use the extra stream because once you start adding all of these cameras to PSS, bandwidth is going to start to decrease because that's a stream of video that you're pulling from your network. Internally, it's okay. So I'm going to choose mainstream, or if I wanted to open the camera using the mainstream directly, I just double click on it, choose the window that you wanted to play the camera, and then just double click on it. There is one camera. Let me see if I have another one here. I don't have anything on channel 2. Nothing on channel 3. This is the only camera I have on this DVR, and I'm going to add more cameras from the other DVR just by double clicking. You see, every time that you add a camera, the software will jump to the next window, so you don't have to select the window as in previous versions. You have to select each window every time that you wanted to add a camera. So I'm going to keep adding cameras. That's me right there. And this is okay for now. I can change the view if I want to. I can choose a 6 window view. From here I can drag any camera I want to a different location by holding the left click of the mouse and then drag it to whatever location I want. And as you see, this camera used to be here on this big view, and it moved to whatever the camera was, whatever the camera moving here was. So as you see, it's very simple, it's very easy, it's fun to use. And here, for example, this particular camera has audio. You can also hear audio if the camera or the DVR is recording audio. So as you see here, each window has menus here. And here you can go ahead and start local record. Basically, it's going to start recording this particular footage into your drive, or to your the C drive on your computer, to your hard drive. Right now it's activated, so it will record until I deactivate this. Also, you will see that I can select a particular area and then maximize it. Okay, this is the option for that. Here you will see that it will go full screen. If I click again, it will go back to the original screen. Here I can take a snapshot if I want to, and there it is. It says that it's on this location. Normally everything is stored on a folder on the root drive or on the root of C drive, which is called PSS. We can go really quick and look at it right here, and there you go. Here you will have the snapshot of that particular camera I took. It's very cool, this software. Also, right here is where, remember I start recording, local recording, and I save the file. As I said, I activate that feature, so the PSS will contact the DVR and start recording on that particular channel to my C drive. This file, you can play it either from PSS or using our player, which is available on support.techprosecurity.com, and also it's included on the DVD or the CD that comes with the DVR. And let's keep, I'm gonna keep showing you all of the features of the PSS. For example, as you see here, I have a pan tilt zoom camera. I can just basically double click on it to go to full screen, and I can move the camera. Right now the camera is set on a pattern, so it will move left and right, but here I can move the camera up and down. I can change the speed of how fast the camera is going to be turning. I can zoom in if I want to, zoom out. Focus and iris, it depends on the camera. So this particular camera do not support focus or iris aperture. So these are some of the features that you can do with pan tilt zoom. You can move the camera basically, and some of the things you can do is let's go back to the 6 view window. And as I said before, I mean, you can take snapshots, you can listen to the audio. And let's go back to this particular channel. I wanted to show you about the audio. I don't know if you're gonna hear it because I'm doing this video with headphones, but if you click on it, I can hear that. If you have regular speakers, you will hear the audio right away. And as you see, every time that you click one of these features, it will turn green. A green, that means that is activated. So if you click again, you will turn it off. Okay? Double click again to go to the main view. Here I will show you the HD video or the HD button, and you see right now this channel is the one that is selected. So right now by default it's set to low quality. When I change it to high quality, you see that it changes some of the colors and it makes the image sharper. So some of the things I can show you is basically I can create a task from here. So let's say these are the cameras that they are important to me, and I want these cameras to open automatically or open based on a task that I create. That's very easy to do. For you to do that, you can go to the settings manager, you can go to scheme task configuration, and this main window will open, and then basically you click new. You put whatever name is intuitive to you. I can put DVR test scheme. Okay, the windows the window option is going to be the amount of cameras that task is going to have, or basically the amount of cameras you have on this particular view. On this demonstration, I have 6, so I'm going to choose 6 window view, and then here the stream type. This, it's very important because that's how the cameras, or that's how the scheme task or PSS is going to open the live preview or the preview of the stream of the cameras that are playing live right now. As you remember, I opened these cameras using the main stream because I just double click on it. If I right click on the camera and I open the camera on the extra stream and I configure the scheme task on the main stream, you will see a notification right here. It will pop up when you execute the scheme. It's basically going to say the main frame or the main rate has changed. And the reason why is because you open the cameras here, you right click on the camera and you choose extra stream, which is a lower stream basically, and you're setting your scheme task using the stream, the main stream. So that's going to affect, that's going to be an issue, not an issue, but it's going to make the software change the stream because you know the way that you put these cameras here, it's a different stream. So because I open it in the main stream, I'm gonna leave it like that. So remember, you put the name, the amount of windows of your, or the layout of the videos or the cameras you have here on PSS, then the stream type that you opened these cameras before. So I click OK, I click OK again, and then you see here it will say skin test configuration successful, and as you go here you will see that skin test right there, but if I click on it, nothing is going to show up because I haven't added those cameras to the task. So it's very straightforward. Once you have your cameras playing, you right click on each of the windows, it doesn't matter which window it is, and go to and choose the option that says add all windows to a task, and the task will show up there. If you try to do this before you create the task, nothing is going to show up there. So add all windows to a task, click on the task name that you put in there, and it's already added. Okay, now I'm going to close this. You can close each window, by the way, by clicking the little X on each window. Okay, then I'm going to execute the task that I just created. If I change this to 4-channel view and I click the task, you see automatically it's going to change the layout to put all of the 6 cameras here. And then from here I can change it to whatever I want. Now notice this, if you click the X to X out a camera, it will come back. Why? Because it's running of the task. So some people have asked me like, oh, I don't know what's going on with this, and every time that I close it, it will come back and so on. You have to make sure that you're not running any tasks. Now if you click pause, you can basically close the camera and it will not come back. So let me unpause this, resume. You see, it will come back by itself. Another great feature that you will find here in this software is, let's say I wanted to play back. Let me stop this task. I wanted to play back on a particular camera. So basically I just choose the camera I want, right click, and then play back. This window will open up, and basically here you will see that it's grayed out because basically you're telling the software this is the camera that I want to play back on. So as you see, all of the rest of the configurations such as multiple channel, playback, and binded are not enabled because you're doing it with a single camera. So I just want to choose, let's say, 9 a.m., that's fine, to 10 a.m. And then just click search. You see, it will find this footage. Here you can choose which channel is going to be playing on, and there you go. From here I can zoom in if I want to. I just make sure that I click the local zoom. It's enabled right now, so with the mouse you drag, you click the left click of the mouse and then you drag the area you wanted to be zooming in. You see it's zoomed in right now. So to zoom out, I just close the local zoom. Another thing I want you to see is when I click the local zoom and I make a little square, the zoom is going to be bigger. So rule of thumb is as smaller is the square, as bigger is going to be the zoom, or as higher is going to be the zoom. If I make the square larger, the zoom is going to be less. Okay, so from here I can basically convert to AVI, download the file, and so on. I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to convert to AVI. So I select this checkbox, click to AVI, and it says, okay, where you want to put the file. You put the file, you can put it on desktop if you want to, and then just click on it, and will show you the percentage of the conversion. Then when it's done, you can basically go and play the file in Windows Media Player, VLC, and so on. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right now. Yes. Download, apply is the same procedure. Once you find the file, you choose the file you want to download, this in particular, and I click download. and it's gonna download it into a path that is already set on the software. You can change that, but I'm gonna show you that later. But by default, it's going to the C drive, PSS software or PSS folder, and it's gonna go here to record. You see right here. That's the file that I've been downloading. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. Another feature that PSS have right now is the extension of the screen. So if you have multiple monitors, up to 3 monitors, you can extend the screens of cameras you have in here. So for example, I'm playing my task, I'm playing all my cameras, and I want to extend this to my second monitor. So I just basically, I have to go to the EXT Screen Manage, click on it, and then here you can choose, you can search for your monitors, or you can identify the monitors. Right now, you can see it, but I have 3 monitors, and then the monitor on my left and the monitor on my right, it's showing me the numbers with the identification numbers. So my left is the number 1, the one on the right is number 2, and this one is number 3. So I can just basically enable this monitors right here, and I click OK. Then it says that I have to reboot that for you to take effect. I'm not gonna do it, but because you can't see it anyway, because I'm recorded on one screen. But basically, once you reboot it, PSS is gonna open this main screen, and you're gonna be seeing on your second monitor or your third monitor the extended screen from the screens that you're choosing here. Then you can basically on each camera, or on a particular camera, you can right click, and right now it's not going to show up until I close PSS, but basically if I go and let's close it, so you can see here is going to ask you for a password. The default is admin. Okay, and I'm going to open it up again, log in. Right now, PSS open up, but you can see the extended screens that I have. It's showing up this main screen, and a screen to the left, and a screen to the right. So let me open my task. So in here, you're going to right click, and you see that this new menu will show up. And here you can output the current window, which is this particular camera, to the extended screens, and then you choose which screen is gonna open. Or output all of the windows, meaning all of this 6 cameras or as many cameras you have, to the screen what you want, the screen of you want. And that's all. It's very simple. To finalize this video, I'm going to show you something that is going to be very important to you if you want the software to basically work by itself, or log into your cameras by itself, and all of that. So by default, these are the settings or the options of the software. I'm not going to go in detail of every single one because there's too many, but I'm going to go with the most important ones. Logging all of devices. Basically, the DVR or PSS, is going to log in all of the devices as soon as you turn it on. Also, you will see auto pop-up, alarm information dialog. Here it will show you any pop-ups about alarm, or issues with if the hard drive is full, and so on. Auto login PSS. This option is, if you check this option, basically PSS will not ask you for username and password when you click it the first time. A verify password, if it's checked, is going to ask you when you close PSS, it's going to ask you for a password. If you uncheck that, PSS, when you close it, it will still showing up that little window, but the password will be put in automatically, and you just have to click OK, and that's it. Auto start record plan. If you have a record plan set in place on PSS, you can basically, every time that PSS opens, it will start that record plan automatically. This option is, if you want PSS to run every time that you boot or the computer boots up. This option right here is, if it's checked, let's say for example, you see that I have this 6-channel view and I wanted to basically save that last monitor status. When you click on it, it basically will start the computer as you left it the last time. So if you left it with 64 cameras and you have that option checked, or 64 camera view and then you check that option and then you save the configurations, the next time you open PSS, it's gonna open up with the layout that you left the last time you log in. So I hope this has been informative. Thank you for watching.